They are now the trial for suspects in the Mavoko 3 murder case resumed today in a Nairobi court. One witness gave testimony in the ongoing case. The case will continue tomorrow. Now let's us link up with our reporter Caroline B on today's trial. Now Caroline, good afternoon. What transpired there today?
Good afternoon to you, Yusuf. And today they only had one witness to talk about what he actually saw on that day, and that was on the 30th of June when the event happened. He reported to work standing in for another officer, and given that he was an investigation officer, he received a call that there were certain bodies in a river. And when he decided to go there with a couple of other officers, 5 of them in number is what he said. When he arrived there, he found that there was a body floating by the river, and it had a piece of paper that covered the head, and the rest of the body was covered with a sack. So they tried to remove the body from the river with the rest of the other officers. But in like 3 minutes is what he says, they saw another body just near to the one they had pulled out. So they also removed it. And on that day, that was on the 30th of June, they removed that body, then they left. Little did they know that there was another body. It was not until they received a call from the DCI office telling them to show them where they had removed the bodies, which was by the river. So they proceeded, and he showed them where the body was, and together they were able to see that there was also the third body. But since actually all the bodies had decomposed, they could not know the identity of these bodies, so they took photographs. But they also, well, the first time they took the 2 bodies, they did not take photographs, since he says it was a routine for them to pick such bodies by that river. So when they were with the DCI officers is when they decided to take photos of the scene, which is what transpired today. More witnesses are expected to testify tomorrow. Yusuf?
Now, Caroline, maybe during the court proceedings, were any family members present, and what is their concern? Are they concerned perhaps with, the long process that the court is now taking?
Well, concerning court cases, it's always a process for them to take long. And today it was only that one witness, but others were not present. So they actually adjourned it to tomorrow. And as you know, when it comes to things to do with investigations, it has to take a slow process. Investigation has to be done. And it is the reason why these court cases are actually dragging for investigations to continue being done. Yusuf?
Thanks, Caroline, for that. Now, university staff